G'day legends, I hope you're all fantastic. On today's video I want to give you a little behind the scenes look at my desk. I know that studio tours and desk videos can be pretty snooze-worthy, but I also know they're kind of interesting because I watch those things. I'm always kind of curious to see what people actually use day in, day out. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, come and take a look. This is where the magic happens, folks. I've got an IKEA sit-stand desk that has replaced my big, bulky studio desk. I've got everything else in the rack, and I've done a separate video about the rack, how I use the Switchblade and my Apollo interface. But, you know, you asked for it, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna make a desk video. So this notepad is very handy, big part of my workflow, because I write things down so I don't forget them. The crank for the sit-stand desk is right here. You know, it's not electronic, but who cares? This is really, really easy to use and bring the height up and down. It's nice to actually just stand at the desk and play guitar and do some recording as well, which I like. I got that idea from Ian Lucassen, looking at his setup. Over here, I've got a Dell monitor so that I can see things on my computer, and the computer is a Mac Studio. An absolute beast. I love this thing. So, so powerful. Camera is a Canon EOS M50. I've got two of them, and I'm filming on the other one, but this is the main one that I use. Atom A7X studio monitors that I've had for years that I absolutely adore. They're awesome. Over here, I've got a Shure SM7B to capture my voice, and I've got it on a boom arm, which keeps a mic stand off the floor. Very handy for doing the gear podcast. Over here, I've got a little holder for my water or my tea. You can see I've got some water in a bottle at the moment. Very important to stay hydrated. The Apollo Twin is used as a monitor controller, very, very bougie monitor controller. And then over here, I've got an FM3 on the desk for firing up and making a bunch of noise. You all know what that does. You can see I've got a spare cable. Over here, I've got curtains. So during the day, I can actually get some sunshine in here. You can see it's a bit of a grim day today, so we'll keep that one closed. I've got picks and pens and stuff on my desk as well, but this is very handy, a little kind of power supply that I got from Bunnings that lets me plug my phone in, lets me plug my camera in, power supplies for pedals, all that kind of stuff. A great utility device. Over here's my keyboard for my Mac, and under here is a Fractal FC12. Mounted on quite a nice little homemade wooden pedal board, and then their EV1 expression pedal. Bonus for this is you can tip it on its side, and I can use it as a footrest as well if I'm not using it as an expression pedal. I actually do that quite a lot. Got a little cable hanging over here, and here's the rack. Like I said, I've got a separate video about this, but there is a Sound Sculpture Switchblade in there doing all the switching. Great piece of gear. I'm gonna turn all the fancy rack things, they light up. They actually don't look too great. I don't have lights on them at the moment, but 2290, Eventides, all sorts of stuff. I do have a pedal board patched in here with a UA Golden, a Strymon Brig, and the Eventide Rose. This is a Temple board, and I swap things fairly regularly on this. Little power supply goes into the top of the power conditioner, but this is just fun when I want to twist knobs and make some noise. On top here, got a little old t-shirt that I use as a rag to clean guitars. Get rid of that. A bunch of lubricants for the guitars. Trust me, they're for the guitars, although Dr. Duck's Axe Wax and String Lube does sound a bit sus. Guitar polish, I've had this for years. I don't know where I got it, but I've still got it. This thing is a little air blower that sounds like this. And constantly annoy anyone within earshot. I've got a diary in here because I forget things if I don't write them down. And then a Little Labs Red-Eye DI and Reamper. Awesome, awesome DI and Reamper. I love this thing. It gets a lot of use around here. And what else have I got here? Some cables. You can see my headphones. You can see the softbox light back there. You can also see the other colored light, so I can seem like a super slick YouTuber with my purple and blue. And that's about it. This is where I spend the majority of my life, talking to a camera and interacting with all of you. If you enjoyed that and you want to support what I'm doing here on my channel, you can sign up to my Patreon or buy some of the music that I make with my band Ragdoll. I've also got a variety of affiliate links that you can follow. I do earn a small commission on them, but there's no extra cost to use. So if you're already going to go out and buy a set of strings or buy a massive amplifier that you've been dreaming about for years, why not follow one of those links and do it? That way you'll be helping keep the lights on in here and helping the stream of what I hope is useful information coming your way. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video. Have a great day, go and make some glorious guitar noises, and I'll see you next time.